Hey, 12-2 family. 12-2 Missions is celebrating a birthday. 12-2 Missions was formed May 5th of 2016. And so at the beginning of this month, like a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, we celebrated our second birthday. And so I just want to send out a really big thank you to each and every person that has been a part of 12-2 Missions for the last 2 years, whether you've been on a trip, you help fund a trip, you are giving monthly, or just lifted up 12-2 and myself in prayer over the last 2 years. I am so very grateful for your encouragement and your support and everything that you've done to make 12-2 Missions what it is today. And so we're still very young. 2 years is not a very long time in respect to an organization, but we're just getting started. And so I'm really excited to see what God has in store for us for the rest of this year and the years to come. And so, yeah, happy birthday to 12-2 Missions. And so it's May. 2018 is off to a very fast start. We've had a lot going on. My goal, my hope, and my desire is to actually send out these video updates, these newsletters once a month, but things are just really, really crazy and doing all the things that an organization requires, from accounting and the logistics of planning trips and being a part of the trips and leading the trips, all that stuff, it just creates a lot of time constraints, and I have to be able to focus on the priorities. And when you're the only person in the organization, you can't do everything all at once. And so I apologize up front for not having these updates out on a monthly basis, and I'm working on trying to make that happen. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But I do want to update y'all on our upcoming trips. We are continuing our partnerships with Adventures in Missions and World Servants. We have a whole host of trips coming to Houston. Somewhere around the range of 350 people will be hitting the Houston area between starting next week all the way into October. And so in total, for the Houston trips this year, we're gonna have somewhere around 500 participants come to Houston to help with the Harvey relief effort, and helping families move back into their homes. And so I'm really excited about all this. There's one week in July where we have somewhere around 150 people coming from all across the country to help rebuild homes. And so it's going to be a really active, a really crazy, and a really great summer. And so be in prayer for those participants, be in prayer for the families that we're helping, and just, be in prayer for myself as I coordinate it all and plan it all and logistically get these teams in places where they can make the biggest impact. And so that's going to be all throughout the summer, and I'll be attempting, and my goal is to post minor updates, video updates, as teams are in town, and just so that y'all can see what we're doing and what's going on, and how God is moving in Houston. So we have another trip coming up in the middle of June. It's a Boston trip. My friends and family in Valdosta, Georgia, have asked 12-2 to organize a trip for them to Boston, where we're taking about 50 students, high school students, to the Boston area, right into the heart of the Boston area, right down the road, like several blocks away from MIT, several blocks from Cambridge, and it's just going to be an amazing trip, the way that God has just kind of put this all together. And there's plenty of opportunity for God to transform the lives of the students that are going, and transform the lives of the people that we're going to be interacting with, building new partnerships with ministries in Boston, and and it's just going to be a great trip. And so just be in prayer for that trip, and those that are going to be on it, and those that we're going to be serving. After that, we'll be heading to Haiti. Our Haiti trip is actually an open registration trip through 12-2 Missions. And I'm inviting you, if you're watching this, I'm inviting you to come and be a part of that team. It's going to be a great trip. It's a new ministry partnership within His Hands Ministries. It's an orphanage in the Léogâne area of Haiti, which, if you're looking at the map of Haiti, Haiti looks like this, and it's in the Southern Claw. And it's going to be a great trip. I'm really excited. On my recent trip to Haiti, I got to visit the orphanage and just kind of see the area, and sit down with the people that are running the orphanage, and really see what's going to be happening on this trip in this week that we have a team there. And so I'm really excited about it. And that trip is July 1st through the 7th, and the cost of that trip is $700, and that doesn't cover airfare, but it's a drop in the bucket compared to, being able to experience and be a part of a trip like this, where this is what you see and experience in Haiti is close to what you would see and experience in Africa. And in a trip to Africa, we're talking thousands of dollars just to get people to Africa. And so that's why I love going to one of the reasons why I love going to Haiti is that Haiti is so close, and it's fairly cheap to get teams to Haiti and on a regular basis. And so if you're interested in going on this Haiti trip, by all means, go to 122missions.com, and there's information on the website about what we do in Haiti, about our plans and our goals for Haiti, and why Haiti is such an important part of the 12-2 vision and mission. And so check out the website. It's 122missions.com. You can click on missions, and that gives you an overview of our goals and vision for Haiti and our partnerships there. And if you're interested in a trip, you just click on trips and click on the July 1st through the 7th Haiti trip. And it gives you a little bit more information on how to sign up and stuff like that. If you've got more questions, reach out to me. You can use the website to contact, use social media to reach out to me. But yeah, we're trying to get as many people on this trip as possible, so that way it's an effective trip. After that, we have a New Orleans trip. Again, that's an open registration trip. Anybody and everybody can sign up for that. It's July 22nd through the 27th, and we're going to just continue our efforts in partnership with Timothy Trumpet of Truth, Pastor Collins, and his ministry there, to the homeless and to the needy, and just helping that ministry as they continue to minister to the poor and the needy in the New Orleans area. New Orleans is a great trip, and I love New Orleans. I go there. If you followed 12-2 for any length of time, I go to New Orleans quite often, and I've got a lot of family there. They're not actual family, blood relatives, but they're family to me, and I love being there and working with them and Pastor Collins and his crew. And so that trip's, again, July 22nd through the 27th, and the cost of that is $375, and that's always an amazing trip. We love to serve there. There's so many great opportunities to see God, and to see God move in your life, and to move in the lives of those that we serve. And God always shows up in a mighty way in New Orleans, and so I'm inviting you to come and be a part of that and experience transformation, because that's what 12-2 is about, right? And so those are all our current trips. Again, it's going to be a crazy summer when I'm not abroad in Haiti or New Orleans or Boston. I'll be organizing and logistically planning trips here in Houston. So, and I'm going to do everything I can to post videos of what's going on each week and how God is moving. Excuse me. So, after my recent, my last Haiti trip after spring break, I was able to meet with one of the participants on that trip. Asked me to come in and meet with an organization that she's a part of, and 12-2 is now has a new ministry partner through the Cross Foundation, and they are connected to a whole wide variety of NGOs and ministries and organizations all across the world. And a lot of great opportunity has developed out of that new relationship. And, as of right now, there's a possibility that through that relationship, I'll be leading a Second Baptist Houston trip to Moldova in 2019. That is still kind of forming, and things are being discussed and meetings and all that stuff. There's a possibility of adding these locations to the 12-2 trip list of locations like Hamtramck, Michigan. It's known as the Middle East of America, or at least that's what it's been referenced in all the discussions that I've had with people. It's a highly, a densely populated area of Middle Eastern refugees, Syria, and other locations. And the Navigators, you can get more information on this at navigators.org, but they do ministry there. They have pastors and missionaries that live in that area and minister to that community. And so there's great opportunity for 12-2 to begin organizing trips and sending teams to Hamtramck, Michigan. For those that are interested in Middle Eastern ministry, this is a great foot in the door. This is a great Middle Eastern missions 101 class to just give you an idea of what to expect and what ministry is like to a Middle Eastern culture. And so I'll give you more information as things develop there. Another organization that we might be partnering with is Mercy Ships. Mercy Ships is like floating hospitals. They're boats that house crews that of like medical missionaries, the doctors, surgeons, eye surgeons, dentists, a whole slew of medical professionals. They live on this boat. They have operating rooms. They have, like I said, it's a floating hospital, and they're all over the globe. But the ones that we're looking to partner with is Mercy Ships, the Mercy Ships Caribbean, and they basically go from island to island, and they port for like a month and offer medical services to the countries that don't have great hospitals or great medical services. And this is a great opportunity for those that are interested in medical ministry and using their gifts and their talents in that way. And so we're discussing and meetings are being planned and things like that I will keep you posted and updated on as things develop. But I'm excited about that one. Dominica is one of the places that we're looking at to partner with Mercy Ships on, as they are in Dominica, with their stint and their service to Dominica in the Caribbean. So more on that later. I just want to give a financial update on where 12.2 is. Things have, I don't remember what we were at the last time that I updated you, but I know that we were somewhere in like the 20% of our annual budget raised and through monthly giving. We are now at 58%, which is, you know, we have to give all glory to God on that. That God has just brought some really amazing partnerships and donors to the 12.2 family that have started to give monthly, and I'm so grateful for that. It has made things a lot easier to plan and to figure out how, you know, we're gonna meet our budget, and also, you know, it has given me a little bit of an income to kind of survive off of. But 58% is just a little over half, and so 12.2, the budget that I'm running off of, it's basically $3,500 a month, and what that allows is for our general admin costs of, you know, software for accounting and some of the ministry partnerships that we have that 12.2 supports, like our ministry partner in Haiti, our ministry partners in New Orleans, those kinds of things. We help fund things there, programs there. We help them with their goals and vision, and it allows for me to get paid an income. Over the last 2 years, I have not received an income, and I have taken distributions from large donations that have come in, one-time donations and things like that. But you know, I've said it 1,000 times, both in the blog posts and through videos, that you know, it's hard, and I've devoted myself to this, and I've committed to living on faith and trusting that God's going to provide, and He has. For 2 years, we've been doing this, and God has provided. It hasn't always been the easiest. It hasn't always been, you know, bills have gone unpaid and gone paid late on many occasions. Fixing a car, you know, those kinds of things. But God has provided, and I'm still here. You know, I'm not living on the streets, and God is taking care of us, and so and me, and so I'm grateful, and I'm gonna keep doing this even if we never reach 100% of our annual budget. But I believe God is going to, just over the last several months, just what God has done. And in 2018, I know God is moving, and I trust that He will. And so just be in prayer that God will continue to provide, and I know He will. And so just join me in prayer over that. We're also interns. We're looking to expand 12.2. On any given day, I'm currently the one that does all of these things. And we need help. I need help with the day-to-day stuff. Right now, you know, on top of what we need, I'm looking for content writers. These are the grammar Nazis. I need help in writing content for the website. I need help in writing, you know, newsletters and content for the newsletters and things like that. But yeah, if you are a grammar Nazi and you would like to come and partner with 12.2 and help us, let me know. Reach out to me on social media, or email me. But yeah, I'm looking for interns in these areas, and these are unpaid interns. And so, you know, the schedule's loose, and I'm not expecting you to act like an employee, but I need help. I can't continue to do all this on my own. So we need content writers. I'm looking for a web developer, a graphic designer, photographer, videographer, somebody who can, you know, visually tell stories through video. And I'm also looking for a bookkeeper in reference to accounting. And so on top of all these things that I do all this all by myself. I also handle donor relations and trip logistics and planning, partnership and relations, and marketing and trip leading, and a whole host of other things. And so I need help with everything that's going on. I need people. I want to see 12-2 missions be bigger than me. I don't want it to just be all about me. I want my goal and my hope and my plan and my vision and what God has shown me is that 12-2 is going to be an organization, a family of people that work together to create opportunities for people to see their lives transformed through world missions. And so if you fit into any of those areas and you want to help and you want to provide your time and talents to 12-2 missions, reach out and let me know. And just pray that God, if you don't fit into any of those areas, pray. Join me in prayer that God would provide the right people to come alongside and partner with 12-2 in these areas. We're also looking to expand our board at the end of this year for 2019. We're looking for 3 or 4 people that can help 12-2 grow, that will play an active role in 12-2 and what we're doing, and help us expand our network of influence, our network of opportunity, and just help with some of this day-to-day stuff. And so just be in prayer about that God would send the right people to come and help me and help me grow 12-2 to an organization, to a family that functions and thrives and does the work of the Lord. And so I'll keep you posted on the details of all that. Currently, our ministry needs are a truck. I need a truck. All this Harvey relief stuff. My current 95 Ford Taurus can only hold so much, and moving supplies, materials, moving job boxes with tools. God has opened the door and provided an abundance of tools and things that we use every time we are helping somebody rebuild their home, from taping and floating to drills, taping and floating tools, knives and buckets and crows and just everything that you need in order to tape and float. And then on top of that, things like nail guns and drills and crowbars and hammers and tape measures and chalk lines and staplers and all this stuff that God has just provided. We're currently able to supply and tool a team of 100 people, and that's all glory to God on that for supplying that. But it's hard moving those supplies around when you have very limited trunk space and back seat space. So we're in need of a truck. We're in need of a trailer to move materials. So be in prayer about that. Excuse me. Be in prayer about the interns. Be in prayer about God sending the right people to fill both those internship positions and also those the board of director positions. And then also just be in prayer that God continues to grow our monthly financial supports, and that God, brings donors to what we are doing and supplies and provides for everything that we have going on. And so that's our May update. Looking at the time, it's 24 minutes long. That's why I want to post every month, so that way these videos are a lot shorter. But God is doing big things, and again, I'm grateful to each and every one of you that has been with us over the last 2 years. And to those of you who are new, to what 12.2 is doing, and your new supporters. Thank you still. And I look forward to seeing what God does with your support, your prayers, your donations, your encouragement, your emails, all that you do to help 12.2. I am grateful for, and you're sowing into the kingdom, and lives are being changed. And so thank you, and until next time, I'm hoping to post an update next week, just from the team, just a video update, not a newsletter. So be checking social media for those updates, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.